Hello, hello, everybody. Good evening. What is going on? What is up, Boxer? How you doing, man? Good to see you, my friend. Get some time for people to come in here and start talking. Hope everybody's evening is going well. We are in another hump day in another week now, so we're into December now. This year has gone by stupidly fast. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Get some time for people to get in here. What is up, Lithium? How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. We hope you had a good day. What is up, Polygraph Zone? Hope you're doing okay, man. Thank you for being here. Hope your day has been okay. Hope everybody's day has been okay. Sorry, my voice is kind of scratchy for some reason. I don't not sick or anything, just kind of weird. So, but I feel fine. What is up, James? James, I hope you're healing up okay, man. I hope everything's going well. Hope the recovery is going perfect and you're getting a lot of rest and just rest up, man. Enjoy the time off while you can, and just enjoy the holidays and whatnot. So, but I hope you're doing okay. You've been in my thoughts, man. Get some time for everybody to come in here. What's on everybody's mind this evening? I really don't have much on my mind this evening, although, of course, my streams are usually a hodgepodge. So it's just kind of what it is. So Boxer says, "Day's been good. Going to be a long night, though." Thought I saw you say something in Joe's live about tonight being a long night. Is it normally long on Wednesday nights, or is it long because of like holidays and you're driving a truck and it just is what it is? What is up, Rush Lock? Hope you're doing good. Hope you and little men are doing okay, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. What's up, Chad? Chad of Chad's Money Minutes is in the house. Chad, are you home or are you traveling right now? Xavier, man, thank you for the $5 super chat, man. Xavier, hope you're doing okay, man. Uh, I really missed not seeing you in Puerto Rico, man. So hope you're doing okay. I saw a lot of pictures with you in them, so it's good to see you, man. I guess seeing you through photos, but hope everything's good, man. Thank you again for the super chat. It means a lot. Yep, the King Chad is in the house. Hey, Sindo, good to see you, man. I don't think I've seen you in a little bit. Hope you're doing okay. Hope everything is going well. Life's treating you okay. Thank you for being here. I definitely appreciate seeing you. Now, Boxer, I imagine this is definitely got to be the busiest time of year for you, for sure. I don't. I'm sure you're hauling all the goodies. Chad says, "I'm home. I have a redemption, and the wife and I will be heading to Canada this weekend." Nice. So, Chad, is this the trip you were telling me about a few weeks ago? Is this the one where you're going to do this? I don't think I want to spoil it for you. I'll let you talk about it if you're going to talk about it. But box you up every other Wednesday is long here. Today is my pickup day, picking up produce. So you got to wait for product and appointments. Got to try to get the next one in an hour. Not looking great for this one. Oh, so is this normal for you, Boxer? Is this your normal routine? I didn't know if it was like this is your normal thing, or if this was like because of the holidays and the season and everything. What is up, Juan? How you doing, Juan from the MIA, as Joe would say? Hope you're doing okay, Juan. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. And thanks again for calling me from Puerto Rico just to chat for a few minutes, man. That was super awesome. So I appreciate you, man. You and Filmo both. Box. It's a busy time. Just a busy time because they just transitioned from Cali, but this one is always a busy one. But I love it. Okay, all right. So it's normal then. Normal routine. It's like yeah, this is a routine. It sucks, but it's routine, and I'm used to it. I get it. Lithium. Any thoughts on the 10x travel best cards list? Useful to follow or wait? Blah, I can't talk all of a sudden. Or waste of time. Um, man, lithium, I do not have the mind of a savant, so I don't have every card memorized in my head about all of the different, you know, uh, multipliers there are. But right off the top of my head, I mean, the pretty sure the City Strata Premier gets 10x city points if you're booking through the city portal. Um, Somebody else helped me out with a 10x card that gets 10x points on purchases. That's the one that comes right to my mind though. First thing is the city premier. I mean, going back to your question, lithium. I mean, if you're putting spend on the card and you're putting money on the card and you're booking and you're getting 10x points per dollar spent, if that's your style, then that I think it's definitely worth it for you to follow those cards and get those cards. If that's going to be the way that you maximize the card, or that's going to be one of the ways you get benefit from the card, heck yeah, man, get a card that's today. It's definitely worth it. Chat says, yeah, that would be the one. Okay, hey everybody in chat. Okay, chat. I'll let you talk about. I'm not going to. You've given me details. And it sounds pretty cool, especially your stop in New York. So I can't wait to hear your thoughts on that product. So, what is background? The Iron Maiden. Yeah, no mate. I have a couple of new Maiden shirts coming for Christmas. So I got the email from Iron Maiden last night about their Christmas uh, clothes this year. So I'm like, yeah, got to be repping Maiden for Christmas. They're awesome shirts too. They're pretty cool. Boxer, yeah, this is normal. Okay, we bring in for the New York metro area. Okay, gotcha, man. What's that, die maker? Hope you're doing okay, man. Recently found out that Sap Brothers Diner is participating with Hilton Dining. Oh, nice. Yeah, there was some conversation about Sap Brothers. I remember that. Eddie John, my man, how you doing? I did the unthinkable and pulled the trigger on upgrading to the Delta Reserve. Nice. What's up, Eddie? Hope you're doing okay, man. I still need to email you. Eddie. I am such a horrible person, man. uh, Eddie, will you email me again so that your email is at the top of my email so I see it? Otherwise, I'm a horrible human being for not replying back to you, man. I'm sorry. So what was it, the 30,000 points and $300 statement credit upgrade offer? Mike, what is up, man? It's good to see you. Finally, alive. I get to attend. Good evening, all. Happy holiday. Well, Mike, you're like traveling the world, dude. So, I don't expect you to be here if you're traveling the world, man. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being here, dude. I appreciate you. Boxer John, is it just me or is this Saver X concept just seem not great for the proposed AF? Yeah, I think someone dropped another Saver X card today, or a video today. Um, I, I myself don't think it's worth it, but I mean, there's going to be obviously people out there that the card fits right. There's going to be that I'm not going to say weird segment, but there's going to be that segment out there that the card works for, and it works amazingly well somehow. Um, it's just not a card for me. I can't make that card work for me. Juan, of course, man. Filmo to me, he had your number, and yeah, so yeah, Filmo and I exchange numbers. So Filmo and I text almost every day. So yeah, that was super cool, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Lithium 10x Travel is a group and web page. Oh, oh, I thought you were talking about cards. I'm sorry. Um, Lithium. I'm sorry, man. I thought you were talking about a 10x travel card. So sorry about that. I have zero. This is the first I've heard of them, to be 100% transparent and honest with you. I know nothing about them. I'm sure other people here that know about it can give you some insight. I can't give you any information because I don't know about it. Let me, yeah, but they're massive hit or miss. The one in Harrisonville is decent though. Okay, so Sat Brothers Restaurant's hit and miss. Background says 10x or closes usually through your bank's travel portal. Yeah, I guess I misunderstood the question though. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know that travel group at all. I mean, I know there's a ton of them out there I've never heard of, and that's one of them. So, and because of Black Friday, you got like 4K MR point. Nice, nice, good job, man. Die Maker. Hey John, my sub posted on the Fidelity Visa. Nice. I know you've probably been losing sleep wondering if I get it. I know, man. I've been like, man, is Die Maker going to get his $150 bonus or not for the Fidelity card? Tossing and turning, sleepless, up at 3 a.m. No, all good, man. Good. I'm really happy you got that. Super cool. Background, can never do wrong with merch. YouTube recaps came out today, and you were in my top five. I saw that background. It's like, yes, I made the top five lists somewhere. Nice, man. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That means a lot. But I'll do that. Okay. All right. Thanks, Eddie. I appreciate it. Man, I'm horribly bad, dude. Yeah, we need to talk. We need to talk about that. What is up, Matt? Matt, how you going to be editing? Hey, man, you're here, dude. It's all that matters. I do stuff in the background of other people's streams too. So 35K miles and $300. Okay, so I have that same upgrade offer on my platinum card too. My Delta platinum card as well. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it or anything. Just it just doesn't speak to me. So if they double that, it might be something different. Happy Tom is in the house. What's up, Happy Tom? 724. But I really want the cities. Try to elite, give it a shot or waste of time. I guess my question, Tom, is what is enticing for you to get the card? Like why is it calling your name specifically? Matt says saver X rumors are dumb. We know how Matt feels. I mean, yeah, I just don't, it just doesn't speak to me. It's a card it's not marketed to me. Also, too, I'm not the I'm not the customer that Capital One wants. So I know I did one. Yeah. 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 Matt did a video about it. Yeah, for sure. See, I watched Matt's video on it. Yeah, he did it like some time ago, like a few weeks ago or something like that. If I remember correctly, go watch Matt's video on that if you have not done so. If it wasn't for the awful CSR I spoke to, I'd probably be with Fidelity. I had a terrible CSR called Schwab, and they're great so far. Yeah, I've the little bit I've had to deal with Schwab so far, and it's only because I've a Schwab brokerage like Schwab checking account, and because I wanted the Schwab debit card. Whoa, my table shaked. Um, uh, yeah, they've been awesome. I mean, I've had to deal with them very little, but they've been great. So can't complain. So thank you. I was just saying to someone that the old card at 95 was way better, but the credits are okay, I guess. Rather spend a bit more for the gold card. Yeah, I think for the price point, I mean, I'm biased too. So coming from a biased person, I think the gold card's a better card. So that's just me. 100% biased opinion. Recycling is recycling a concept is usually indicative of a lack of creativity. Yeah, true, man. Very true. If they brought up the 1x to 1.5, then yes, I'd be a fan. Yeah, I don't know. Not many cards are going to do that though. If it messes, if it gave access to transfer partners, maybe, but still a hard no. Yeah, for the 250 for no transfer partners is that's a weird one too. Hey Kevin, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I'll be in Houston, Texas from Friday to Monday. If I sound off, maybe that's why, because I'm tired. Okay, all right, man. Yep, no problem. Kevin, I'm off every day, so it's all good, man. What credit card that you use the most that used out of habit? Out of habit. I don't know, Kevin. That's a good question. Out of habit. I don't I want to say my answer, Kevin, is the card I'm working a welcome offer for or working a sub offer on. because I know I'm working an offer on a card, and that's the card I'm going to use out of habit because it's the card I'm working a welcome offer for. Outside of that, if I was not working a welcome offer, it would just be the best card for whatever I'm having to purchase. Happy Tom says CSE. I find the credits easy. I want the sub, and it makes the date night bill a little easier to stomach. I heard City has a 624 rule though. Um, I've heard they have a 624 rule too, and I've not tested that. So the um, I would say if you want the card and it makes sense for you, and it sounds like everything you're saying here, the card is made for you, risk it. I mean, the worst that's going to happen is you get told no and you have an inquiry. Okay, so what? Now you know. So I've heard the same thing though, but I mean, you don't know, and you don't know unless you try. What's funny is it says I have the city trifecta, and of course I have a checking account with them too, and a high yield savings account with them as well. So have a pretty thick book of business with them. But I almost thought about when everybody was saying they couldn't get the elite. I almost applied for it just to see. I did not. I obviously did not apply for it, but because I'm like I've never been told no by city, so I've gotten everything I wanted from them. So I almost did that. I'm like, no, my then I wised up and said, yeah, no, I'm good. But if it's a card you want, then it seems like it makes all the sense. So do it. That's my answer. Uncle Luke in flight. What is up? Up. Hello from GIG AA Lounge. Not where is GIG at? I'm not familiar with that code, Uncle Luke. The other Uncle Luke. Happy Tom. What is up, man? Thank you for the super chat, dude. I appreciate you, man. Love the tree. Thank you, man. Yep. Yep. I got it. I've had it in here for a little bit, but it had to get past Thanksgiving first before I would turn it on. So thank you, man. I appreciate it. Definitely makes the room more festive for sure. Something else to look at other than my ugly mug. So any email sent. Cool. All right, man. Thank you, sir. MR points all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's how I feel about it. But Kevin says, for me, I use my Wells Fargo Active Cash as my default, but it's not my card is AU on my mother's account. Yeah. I mean, I I do think that a 2% card should be your default if you're not spending on any other in a category where another card's going to get you more points. So yeah, I guess in that regard, your fallback should be a 2% card of whatever flavor you want, whether it's the double cash, which I have, whether it's the Fidelity rewards card, which I obviously have. Um, you know, if you're still holding on to the altitude reserve, then you can get three times for that card. So or even 1.5 with the unlimited Freedom Unlimited card or whatever. But your default should be at least 2% in my mind. Like that's the standard now. So um, for all non-category, a 2% card should be it. Rio de Janeiro, nice man. So Uncle Luke in flight, was this the trip you were talking about a few weeks ago where you were going down to Rio you were going someplace for a minute and then you were coming back? I can't remember if it was Rio or if it was. I thought it was either Rio or for some reason I was thinking Colombia. One of the two. Eddie currently at the Sky Club at Detroit. This place is 10-10. Which Sky Club, Eddie? Detroit's got four, man. Kevin says CSE and VX give you more than one, i.e., 1.5 and 2x. Yep, for sure. Yep, they both do. Yeah, CSE. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna have a one card setup, I mean, both would be okay because you're getting 2x and everything with the VX, but your catch all with the CSE would be 1.5. But then if you have the double cash, which I have, then I mean, for a one card setup, 1.5x on everything else, non category is not a bad option. Polygraphs. Oh man, thank you, Polygraph, for the super chat, man. That means a lot. I appreciate you, sir. John, when is your Hilton Surpass fee coming? Going to renew? Do you put 15K on it each year to get the FNC? Polygraph. Videos are coming. So it actually renews in January. I got that card in um I'm jogging my memory here. Yeah, so I got the Surpass card in January of 24. It's coming up on 2 years, January 26. So I'll be hit with the annual fee in January, obviously. Um, Video to come about the card. I have a video coming about I'm gonna rant on hotels, but it's gonna be a hotel ranting card, so or a hotel points ranting video. Um, so TBD. It's no, I do not put 15K on this card. Not by a long shot. Thank you again, Polygraph. That means a lot, man. I appreciate you. Uncle Luke, the other Uncle Luke, $600 round trip business class to Brazil using two AASWU certs. Nice, man. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, I think I just skipped some messages here. Whoa, my chat just went crazy for a second. Kevin, premium credit card. Yes. Yeah, both of them are considered to be premium credit cards for sure. Her name is Rio and she dances in the sand. Yeah. Uncle Luke, that's BKK to Dubai to Rio later for New Year's. Okay. All right. So it's that one that you're doing? Like you're going and then you're flying right, you're turning your back around and coming right back. Man, that's crazy. 521 Taipei. Hey, 521. Hope you're doing okay. What do what do you venture X 100K for 10K spend versus waiting for Chase Marriott Balance 5 night stay? Um, yeah, so if you're asking either or, my opinion, if those were two options for me, um, I would do the 100K points for 10K. That's what I would do. Um, because I really, I mean, I love Marriott properties. Marriott properties and their certificates are kind of weird as far as like the value you're going to get with them. As much as I like Marriott properties, I'm going to go for transferable currencies every day. That's just me though. Eddie across from gate A43. Dude, I don't have Detroit's layout memorized. I think that's on the south end of the terminal. I think, if I remember correctly. I know I'll be able to tell you because I'm flying through there in a few weeks, so I'll be able to tell you where it's at. Click Emirates first class for 130K points plus tax for two A380 BKK to DXB, then DXB to GIG. Nice, man. Eddie, you are, or Eddie, Uncle Luke, the other Uncle Luke, you're always doing something amazing, man. I want to be like you when I grow up. Ooh, Matt says I'm giving up on hotel points. Ooh, I smell a video coming. Uncle Luke, me too. Hate hotel points for the last 2 years, only going for airline points. Yeah. I'm gonna yeah, it's gonna be a ranting video. It's incoming, so just be prepared. Great news. City is sending me a letter in 7 to 10 days. Yuck. I can't see a letter being good news, especially if it's coming from City. But man, I'm sorry. So I'm sorry, Tom. I just have to figure out what I'll do with the Hilton points. Yeah. How many points you have? Well, you don't have to tell me, Matt. I'm just curious. Where it's coming to you. Yeah, man. The Sky Clubs at Detroit are nice. I've been through there. what, 3 times now, and every Sky Club I've been to has been good. So Matt says when I say hotel points, I mean Hilton, Marriott, and IHG. Okay, well, you're done. Matt's done with all of them. Period, or most of them. Period. Filmo's in the house. What is up, Filmo? Hope you're doing okay, brother. Miss you, man. We got to see each other soon, dude. Been to that Sky Club in DTW, very nice. Yeah, that one is. If it's the one I'm thinking about, like, well, I'll know in a few weeks. So, um, but if it's that one, then I might know the one you're talking about. Kevin says United Hub is in SFO crazy because they use T2 and T3 for domestic. Have United Lounge near first, one near F gate, and second is near E gate. Yeah, I have not been through SFO yet. I know they have a lot of lounges there. I've heard that. I've read that. I've seen pictures of them, but I've not been through there yet. Background says the only city rule I know is that city runs on vibes. I got denied at 024, but approved at 624 and 824. What? Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, other clues. I just do it for the t-shirts. Oh, that's okay. That's interesting. I'm just gonna fly here and there using this product and these points just for the t-shirts. Wish I could do that. I'm envious of the other Uncle Luke. That says I'm in the 300Ks with Hilton, so none. Oof. Yeah. Don't I know your frustration, Matt? I know your frustration all too well. No worries, I'll just take advantage of the MX Biz Plat retention offer, 5K spend for 10K MR points. I am killing this game. That's an interesting Biz Plat retention offer, 5K spend for 10K MR. I mean, yeah, I mean, plus you're going to get, however many other MR points for that spin too. So it's not bad. You can get Hilton Copacabana Beach in Rio for 5X night for 200K total. Yeah, I just don't know when I'm going to the Copacabana though. That's the problem. DTW Sky Club crawl meetup. I mean, we have access to the Sky Club, right? If we fly into an airport, and I mean, if we have either a reserve or a platinum card, then a MX platinum card, then we can get into the club. Yeah, we can visit all four of them. We could have a bourbon or something at each one of them. That's a funny idea, Filmo. That's hilarious. My mind is turning now. Happy Tom says, John, what card are you looking to add? I don't know. Happy Tom, I don't know, man. I go back and forth on this. I'm still working on the platinum card welcome offer yet. Um, I've got like 3 months to complete it in, and I don't have much spend left on it, so I can complete it anytime, pretty much. Um, I don't know. I keep going back and forth between a few cards. My problem though is that, well, and this is a video coming too. My problem is that want to I really want to steer clear of non-transferable currencies going forward. So that's my problem. Just kind of limiting. Background City also denied me at 924 because too many. Oh my god. So they approved you. So they approved you at 624 and 824, but then at 924, like, oh, sorry, nope, we're cutting you off. You've had enough. Like, that's so weird, man. Eddie, if I was able to post a picture, I would. I love Delta. Man, me too, dude. I love Delta too. So if it was where I'm down. A Detroit a DTW Terminal Sky Club Tour meetup. That sounds awesome. Oh, man, that sounds good. I love it. Oh, man, that just almost brought a tear to my eye. That's funny. Oh, man. Polygraph says there are a couple of nice Hiltons in Reykjavik for approximately 80K a night. Yep, true. One not so nice for 55K a night. Which Hilton property is that in Reykjavik, Polygraph? 'Cause I've looked at all those properties in Reykjavik. I'm pretty familiar with all of them. I've not been to any of them, but I've looked at them enough online. I'm pretty familiar with each of which with each of them now. I couldn't talk for a second. If you don't want to do your local chains, Center Hotels, Key Hotels, yeah, I've always stayed at a Center Hotel in Reykjavik, and my next trips there are gonna be our Center Hotels because I really want to stay at a non-US branded hotel if I'm traveling outside the country. That's my goal, is to stay at a locally owned, local, and Center Hotels is a local chain in Reykjavik, so and they're only in Reykjavik, but what is up, Chad? And Chad, I haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you're doing okay, dude. Hope everything's going okay. Hope things are are, um, are moving along, man. I know things have been a little rough here of late, so it's good to see you, man. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Although, look, if you ever go to Rio, make sure you put a few day in a tanning bed to prep for it. So, is it because everybody down there is tan, and I would stick out like a sore thumb, or I would light up the sky with my whiteness? Oh man, yeah, Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, my company has an office down there. Actually, not there though, but well, not there, but in Brazil. I think I'm all caught up on chat. All right. 30 people here. I appreciate seeing you all here tonight. If you have not hit that like button already, please do. Let's get that. Let's get the people in here. I'm pretty sure I'm butting heads with Spencer, but that's okay. Kevin says Air Canada, Air France, and KLM, Alaska Air, American Air, MX Lounge, BA, which I'm assuming is British, Cathay Pacific, China Air, Delta, Emirates, the club, and United. They're all lounges in SFO. Geez, holy crap. I didn't realize there were that many lounges at SFO. I mean, so you could basically pick up a rock you could basically carry a rock into the terminal, throw it in any direction and hit a lounge somewhere. Wow, that's a lot of lounges. But that makes sense though because SFO is a big airport and there's a lot of flights in and out there, especially international. So makes a lot of sense actually. Uncle Luke, all the women in Iceland already have kids. Not a good single scene. Um, except, well, I don't know about all. I've met a lot of Icelandic women there that were single and had no kids. Um, at least the ones I've met were single and had no kids. Don't ask me how I know. Just saying. Um, but I will say that it is very much true for non-Icelandic women, for like women that have immigrated there. So immigration from to Iceland is like heavy from Ukraine and from Poland, and they're all single. They're all like young and single. So LG, what is up, man? How you doing, dude? Hope you and the wife are doing okay, man. Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Matt, tonight you should be getting all the views over Spencer. Love Spencer, but well, I mean, 30 of you are in here right now, so I appreciate you guys being in here. So it means a lot that you're here. Glo- The beaches are hot, but the women love white boys. Being pale is a plus. Okay, well then it sounds like I need to go to Rio then. It's like oh, all of a sudden Rio's on my list now. Being pale is a plus. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm definitely pale, so I just made a whole bunch of messages just skipped. Sorry about that. Background. To be fair, most of those lounges aren't part of PP Party Pass. Whether that's good or bad depends on the person. Yeah, yeah. A lot of those are not part of the network at all. I mean, they're proprietary, pretty much, right? The lounges are spread out, not in same place. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure they're all throughout the terminals there for sure. Background. You'll know if someone has kids without asking. They'll bring them up in the convo within the first few minutes. Yeah. Glue says, "Well, if I lived near SFO, I would buy a refundable international ticket just to eat at all them lounges, then cancel it." Oh my god. I'm not advocating this. This is the other Uncle Luke's saying this, not me. Don't do that. LG, do you have or recommend an airline card? Well, I have a couple of airline cards actually. Um, the only airline card I have, well, I have 2 technically, but one is just basically sort of here as a placeholder. Um, but the Delta Platinum Reserve, yeah, the Delta Platinum card. Um, I I I don't put spend on it, really, but it's nice to have because it kinda slots in with the credits that it has are easy to use for me because 'cause it's got a Resi credit on it, it's got a rideshare credit on it. Granted, they're $10 a month, but they're there. It also has a really easy to use Delta Stays credit, which is I've had really good luck with booking hotels in Delta Stays using the Delta cards. I lied to you just now, LG. I God, I totally forgot. I have giant stack of MX cards here. I also forgot that I have the business Delta Gold card. Um, oh yeah, I cut my hand there. Sorry about that. Um, so the credits are easy. And the Delta Stays is super easy to use. I mean, it's just you're booking a hotel through the Delta Stays portal. And at least for me so far, the 4 time, the 5 times I've used it, um, the hotel price, room price was very close to the price on the hotel website. So I've had really good luck there. Um, it's just an easy card to use. I think it's the best mid-tier card, but again, I'm biased. I'm a Delta guy, so take what I say with a grain of salt. It works for me. Um, but yeah, it's just a super easy card to use when I need to. So Kevin says this is so weird because Spencer and you are live at the same time. Yeah, I know he's live. I know him and I go live at the same time, so it's okay. It's all right. I honestly didn't know he streamed like every Wednesday night when I picked Wednesdays to stream. So it's kind of like I know I'm butting up against him and he's gonna have a lot more people over there than I am. And that's fine, whatever. It is what it is. So it's all good. Let's see here. I think I'm all caught up now. Uh, but yeah, LG, that's me because I'm a Delta fanboy. So and the usage of them slot in really easy for me. So but I would say you have to pick what's best for you and what's going to work best for you in your situation. So, um, if you're not a Delta fan, then you're not going to get use out of a Delta card. Just plain and simple as that, in my mind. But you have to pick what's best for you, and whether it's American, whether it's United, whether it's Southwest, whatever it is, um, pick the card that you're going to get the best use out of, and mostly because it's based on your home airport too. So you have to do what's best for you. But that's what works for me. That's what I have because I'm completely biased. Polygraph sound, man. Thank you. Is it the second time? Thank you, Polygraph, for Another super chat, man. That means a lot, sir. It truly means a lot, man. Thank you. Reykjavik Hilton's rated by me in order best to work. Okay. Curio Parliament. Okay. That one does look really nice. The Parliament is just right there by the Parliament. Yeah. The canopy. Okay. Now, I've not been to any of them. I've seen pictures of them, and I've studied them quite readily on the Hilton website. I agree with canopies next. The Curio Consulate, I think the Consulate's the one that looks really interesting. It's well, all of them look interesting, but and then far last Nordica, because I know Nordica is the cheapest when it comes to point usage by quite a bit, actually, um, from what I've seen. But yeah, it's also out there out east of out of city center too. So, but it's kind of out by their sports complex out there, like their soccer stadium and all that. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I thought Nordica would be a decent property. It looks decent, but interesting. Yeah, I think the ones that are like because I think the Curio, the Canopy, and the Consulate are all right. Like you could pick up a rock and throw them, hit the next one over because they're only a few blocks away from each other. Filmo, Spencer's a good kid, but John is the main. Filmo, I appreciate that, man. I thank you, man. That means a lot. I appreciate you. Tex, man, a face I have not seen in a while. Texas dog. Howdy ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Now I have a machine gun. Good to see you, Texas dog. Hope you're doing okay, man. Good to see your sort of face again, man. Thank you. Kevin, what is your main account that you use the most? When you say main account, do you mean like main card or do you mean the main bank, like cards from a bank? If it's the cards I mainly use, it's the Amex by a long shot. Like like Amex is way up here, and then the other ecosystems are multiple double digit fathoms back. So LG says, I appreciate that, brother, because that's the one I've been looking at, and Delta is our favorite. Okay. Yeah, man. Eh, yeah, that's cool. Like I said, as much as I love Delta, like I can't, I will never tell other people that, oh, you have to get this card. It's the best card because it just is because it's my favorite. So it's got to be your favorite too. Um, I know Delta doesn't work for everybody. They just don't. So, um, but I think the sweet spot is that the Delta Platinum card. I think for by a long shot. Now, you could also make a justification for the reserve, especially since you have a wife, and if you can use that companion certificate as well, then you might be able to justify the reserve too. But I think the mid tier, like the Delta Platinum card, I think is head and shoulders above the other airlines cards. But again, 100% biased. So bank account. Okay. All right. My main bank account, man. Probably so I do bank at a lot of different banks, but my main bank account is probably my Amex checking account. Because I have 10 active Amex cards. So I mean I put most of my money into my Amex checking account, or I guess technically I use the high yield savings account to keep money in there and then pay my cards with that. So that's the bank I use the most is Amex. Polygraph says the Nordica used to be an Iceland Air brand owned hotel. Not really. I didn't know that. Hold on, maybe the Nordica. So was it just called the Nordica back then when Iceland Air was partnered with it or owned it or whatever? I've seen a few of those hotels. Um, uh, I've seen a few hotels in Reykjavik partner with Iceland Air. So I didn't know if it was like a Nordica. Was it just called the Nordica back then, or did Hilton buy it, or what happened there? I'm not familiar with the whole story. Juan says Wednesday lives packed between Spencer and John. Great problem to have. Well, I appreciate all of you for being here. It looks like there's 24 people in here right now. So little low from what I'm used to, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm sure. I don't know. I'm sure Spencer's probably got a great stream going. He's probably got some amazing guest with him or something. So it's all good. It's all right. Maybe one day I'll have Spencer on. So we'll see. 'Cause sometimes some luxury hotels in Asia are cheaper than North America, the Caribbean, and Europe. Yeah, it just depends on where. It probably depends on where you're at, the time of year you're there, what's available, the properties that are available, the rooms that are available, the demand, like all that comes into play for sure. Um, you know, hotel rooms in colder climates are probably cheaper than hotel rooms down in the Caribbean right now. I bet I can find hotel rooms that are cheaper in Reykjavik right now than I can in the Caribbean right now. Polygraph says, yes, Iceland Air owned a lot of hotels there. They sold them to chains as time went on in the last 20 years. I was kind of wondering if Polygraph, if COVID had anything to do with some of the sell off. I knew they had some. I didn't know they had a ton. But I kind of wonder because I know that during the pandemic. So the first time I was supposed to go to Iceland was in April of 2020 for FanFest, for Eve FanFest. But obviously it was canceled because of COVID. Um, and I knew that they were taking their sweet time refunding flights. Like it took me 5 months to get a refund for my flight. And I thought they were having a really hard time with the shutdown. So I kind of wondered if they had sold properties off to sustain themselves. I don't know. Quest, what is up, Quest? Hope you and the girls are doing okay, man. Thank you for being here, sir. Late to the party again. Dude, you're never late, man. 6:47 is right on time, or 7:47 your time is right on time. It's what a wizard is never late. He is there when he was. I forget exactly what he says, but he is he is there exactly when he intends to be. So appreciate the $10 super chat, Quest. I appreciate it, man. Hope you and the girls are good, man. Background balloon. He's as points of. Oh, okay. All right. That's okay. It's all right. John Switch says point. Okay. On his live. Yep. You know, you heard the support. I appreciate you, Juan. Thank you, man. That's super kind of you, man. It means a lot. Everybody that's here means a lot. So it's okay. We got 23 people here. So we're nice. We're nice and cozy. We're nice and cozy. So it's all good. Yeah, Polygraph. I wondered about that if they had sold off properties during the pandemic. So, but I wonder how many they owned at one time. Like how much was there, my bro. I appreciate you, Quest, man. Thank you, dude. I saw your pictures from Thanksgiving dinner, and I was like, man, I wish I was at Quest's house right now. That looks really good. It's points of Philip. Yep. Oh, background says, what kind of streaming services do you use? Lots of recaps and stuff launched today. Well, so obviously I have YouTube Premium. So I've had YouTube Premium for a little while. I had YouTube Premium before they got added to the Platinum card as a credit for the digital entertainment credit. So I've had them for a while. I know that I get a little bit more visibility into my channel with Premium. So it makes sense to have it. So I do have that. Obviously, I'm paying for it with the Platinum card now. The only other streaming service I have, and I'm going to combine this into all streaming, music and video and whatnot. The only other two I have are Amazon Prime, and that's basically only because of having Prime. So there's that. And then Apple Music. I use Apple Music, when I'm at the gym. I'm listening to music at the gym. So that's it. That's all the streaming services I have. Polygraph. Most were sold before pandemic. Okay. They sold packages, flight. Yep. Flight hotel with their own brand. I thought I've gotten a few emails in the past about them still doing that, about selling a flight and hotel package. I know with FanFest, with Eve Online FanFest, there's the Eve box back there. That's the game I play online. Um, right now, they're offering special discounts for Iceland Air flights for May of this year for FanFest. So they have a relationship. They're partnered with Iceland Air. So um, yeah, so I get those emails all the time. But every now and then I do see a hotel flight package email coming from Iceland Air email. Hey, have some hiccups with the chat. Okay. Can everybody see the chat okay? I think it's okay for me, it looks like. Juan, John, over under Chiefs missed the playoffs. I'm banning you, Juan, from the chat. No, I'm just kidding. Um, I don't know. I don't know. They're in a predicament right now. So they've got to win out and things have to fall in their favor. But do I think it's going to happen? No. Do I want it to happen? Obviously, but I don't know. I would not be surprised if they're out. So, but I mean, a lot of other teams could be too. I mean, Buffalo's playing like crap. Well, they're good one game, the next game they're like what? So they're weird. All the whole a bunch of teams are in the NFL this year are just weird. You don't know what you're going to get Sunday to Sunday or week to week. Quest always have an open invite here, John. I appreciate that, Quest. I know, man. I appreciate that, sir. Had I known that my plans were going to get borked at the last second for Thanksgiving, I would have taken you up on that. So, but it is what it is. It still had a good Thanksgiving. Background says I use Spotify. Probably switch to Apple Music next month. My top 5 songs and top 5 albums are literally all from my number one artist. I guess my music tastes are extremely non-diverse. Well, if you saw mine, it'd be pretty much the same too. Like, I mean, all of mine are Iron Maiden, so by a long shot. Quest 1,200 square foot parlor floor at your disposal, John. Anytime. I know, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. That means a lot, man. Filmo. NFL's fixed. Chiefs went out, win the Super Bowl. Travis and Taylor get married at halftime. Man, Filmo. I don't know if anybody's like bitter at all or what. Jeez. I'm good with okay. All right. Yeah, it seems fine with me on my end. Kevin says, where I live, I see Costco card, Bank of America credit are a debit card, Chase card, or Wells Fargo card that what I see most of the time. Where I live, I see. So are you talking about like cards that you see people just using in when you're out and about, Kevin? Like those are the cards that you see people using the most? Key, nice tree. John, very festive. Hi, Key. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you seeing you here. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah. Had to get a little tree for the room. So it felt needed this year. So um yeah, it's been a rough year. Needed some cheer. So it got a really good deal from Walmart. So next day delivery using Walmart Plus. So there. But yeah, I like the little tree. It's a good little tree. Wants this film. I agree. NFL script. Oh man, I think Juan's a bitter Dolphins fan. Oh man, you guys crack me up. I don't know. As much as I love the Chiefs, like they're gonna, it's just not their year. I mean, it is what it is, right? Things happen, stuff happens. So part of life, right? Doesn't really directly affect my life, but I don't know. I'd like to see some kind of magic happen, but the rest of the world doesn't. So I think I'm all caught up on chats here. Um, oh, Matt says if Tom Grossi's doing the scripting, I'm for it. I don't know who Tom Grossi's is, to be honest. That's a name I'm not familiar with, Matt. Let's see here. What else? Oh, I think Key I think Key's got the altitude reserve card, I believe. Um, and Key, if I ask you this question, it's actually a video you're doing, and you don't want to divulge, let me know. That's totally fine. But I was curious as to what you're doing with your altitude reserve card. I'm very certain you have one. Just curious. But yeah, altitude reserves. Mm, it's sad. Let's see here. What else? We have. Oh, Tom, I knew you asked about another. What's on my radar for another card? I don't know. I have a couple of options actually with Amex that I could go to right away, and it would basically be an upgrading a card to the next level. So I could upgrade my green card to the gold card again, for that upgrade downgrade path. So that is an option. Um, but I thought about that, but I don't know. I don't know what's I've gone back and forth between a card or two with Bank of America, um, actually a City card, and a US Bank card actually too. So I've gone back and forth on a few different options. I'm undecided. I don't know. Juan says, I wouldn't say bitter Dolphins fan, more like tortured realistic fan hanging his hat on 72. As are all Dolphins fans hanging their hat on 72. That's funny, man. Laura loves the ocean. Hey, Laura, hope you're doing good. Good to see you here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Nice to hear your music taste hasn't changed a bit since we were in high school. Oh, you're that Laura. Okay. I thought it was you. Yes, my music tastes have not changed very much in the years. Although I will say my music taste, my music listening, believe it or not, is much wide encompassing than it was when I was a kid. So, I mean, I appreciate a lot of different types of music, and I'm not listening to Maiden all the time, but I mean, they're my band, so they're my go-to. But I like all kinds of different music. I like some country. I like some, I like some, you know, believe it or not, I like some classical. I like some big band. I like some, speed metal, and I like different types of music. So, but yes, Maiden is they're still my band. So I can't wait to get my Maiden Christmas shirts. Kevin, that's what I see when I go out. Okay, all right, that's what I figured. Well, and that kind of makes sense though. You're in California, so that makes sense that you would see those cards there, especially with Bank of America. Especially, that's not a surprise at all. Kirby, sorry I'm late. Work decided to be long. Kirby, you're 50. Oh no, no, you're 59 minutes late now. So I'm I'm docking you for the time missed. So you're going to have to make it up tomorrow. Hope you're good, man. Good to see you. Laura says, good to see you too. Yep, thank you. I appreciate you being here, Laura. That means a lot. Yeah. Obviously, if you guys didn't know, Laura and I were in high school together. So very nice person. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. So quest I'm one for enjoying education and the other I can't read all of a sudden. I'm one for enjoying education and the other thought. Most recent review I watched was Jeb Brooks for Virgin Cruises. Okay. Franny has a few year before she's eligible, but still enjoyed the review. Yeah, I mean, and those reviews could be something that are it's good to see what the product is now. In case you want to do it in the future, it's probably not going to be a whole lot different than what it is right now. So it's kind of nice to, I guess, to do some reconnaissance and do some planning ahead by, hey, I'm interested in this thing. I'm not going to do it now, but I will be doing it, in a couple of years. So what is it like? But yeah, I'm right there with you. I think there's nothing wrong with that at all. All right, Kevin, take care, man. Hope you have a good evening. Hope you and your parents or family are okay, man. Good to see you. Memphis Mike, me and this cold weather just don't mix. I see Key West in my near. Uh-oh. But Mike, it's just getting started, man. It is just getting started. Background. My Spotify Wild Tea, my top artist dominates that's what's played, but my top 5 genres include musicals, acoustic country, and pop. So I guess my top genres would be rock, would be metal, would be Maiden. What would my top 5 be? I have to look and see. But country would probably be 5th. Um, there'd probably be some there'd probably like some Sinatra in there. I like some Sinatra. Um, I'm gonna say Yingwei is classical, although Yingwei is not, I mean, he's classically trained, and he can play Mozart on his Stratocaster. So I'm gonna call that classical. Um, yeah, that's probably my top 5 genres. Mike, what's up, Mike Newland? Mike is in the house. They had schools way back then. Hey, Mike, that's not very nice, man. Yes, they had schools. Yes, they had schools back when dirt was new. Yes, they had schools back then. We were writing on stone tablets though, so we had to have that hammer and chisel. We had to pound it to do our homework and stuff. So residual, yep, yeah, man. Juan says, John, my personal pain goes back to the '93 AFC Championship game at Miami against Jim. Yeah, but then again, at least I'm not a 4-time runner-up loser. Sorry, Phil. You just hurt Phil. That's crazy too, right? Like in that stretch, like Jim Kelly, was it Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas? Um, man, those Bills teams were so good. Um, and of course, I got hit by one of those Jim Kelly years too with the Chiefs when we had Joe Montana. So we lost to them too. So it's yeah, it, those are some good teams. But man, every time they got bulldozed by the NFC team. So that they played. That was rough. It was so weird to see that. Shots fired, Filmo. I think Filmo just rage quit. Oh man, I think I'm all caught up with chat now. Um, all right, so what else we got here? Oh, I think he is gone. Oh man, Mike, thank you for the gifted subs, man. I appreciate you, sir. That very kind, Mike. Thank you. Who got them? A die maker got one. Rod Point Blank Travel got one. My friend Kevin got one. Nice. All American. I think I'm reading that right. All American Marion. I'm butchering that probably. And Anthony Fears got one. Nice. Very cool. Thank you again, Mike. That means a lot, man. Appreciate you. Quest. I was seeing the number differential for Miami and Key West Delta first over 60% on either side on a late March trip, more expensive to or from Key West. May have to rent a car for an extra day on that one. Really? Over 60% on either side on a late March trip to or from Key West. Huh. I wonder if it's because it's a popular destination probably in March, since further up north it's still kind of winter. I wonder if that's why. Interesting. Memphis Mike, John, do you like any classic rock like Journey? I promised my wife I would take her to a Journey concert. Yeah, there's some classic rock I like. Journey's pretty good. Man. Uh, yeah, I like some of like the '70s stuff too. Like oh, there's like more of a rock tone though. Like Cream, like Steppenwolf, like those kind of bands. where there's like pretty guitar heavy, like creams like Eric Clapton, and because Steppenwolf was just an amazing band. So for back in the '70s. So yeah, I like some classic rock too. I can finally clock out of work. Nice. Well, it's only 5 o'clock in California, man. So welcome to freedom. You can go. You can walk out the door and go, smell that. That's the smell of freedom. Wants to film Jim Kelly is good people and a alumni. Yeah. Oh, I thought I missed. Did I miss a Filmo? I did miss a Filmo comment. Jim Kelly's a national treasure. Hey, I like Jim Kelly. He actually seems like a nice dude. Even back when the days he was playing, he always seemed like a nice guy. Like it was hard to not like the guy. He always seemed like a decent person. I only cried after the first Super Bowl. So were the rest of them Filmo just like, yeah, okay, yeah, expected. All right, Quest. You too, man. Have a good night, sir. Hope you and the girls have a good night. Be safe, man. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you. And thank you again for the super chat, man. It means a lot. All right, we're all caught up again. So let's see here. What else? What else do we have? Hit me with questions. Oh yeah. For the question of cards, I was thinking about. I think if Tom, you're still here, I actually was thinking about. And I think I've told a few people this. I know I was talking to Filmo about it, but but I was contemplating getting the Discover It card and just pounding the heck out of that card for a year because of the 100% cashback match. But now that things are changing with it and with Capital One and Discover and whatnot, it's kind of like, do I want to go down that road or not? Probably not now. Because it'd be my luck. I get the card, and then a week later they nerf the crap out of it, and then it's like, oh, great. So, but thought about it, but that card's probably off the table now. I was like, yeah, for Super Bowl versus Giants with Norway. Yeah. Man, Juan is just rubbing it in tonight. Jeez. Man, Juan is like, yeah, don't care what you guys have done. 72 perfect season. The year I was born. Oh, man. Oh, Filmo's not going to take that line down. Yeah, I don't know. What else do we have? I don't really have anything, so you guys can ask away. If I wonder if I wonder if there are going to be any good. Maybe somebody's seen these. If there's going to be any good no lifetime language offers for any MR cards coming up. I know I've seen like the gold card, like 60. The gold card. I've seen like the standard offer 60K MR for 6,000 in 6 months and all that. Okay, fine. But it's like I can I literally right now in my MX portal with the green card, I can upgrade to the gold card from the green card and get 30,000 for 1,000 in spend. So it's like, why would I do a whole new offer for way more spend when I can spend a fifth of that and get half the points? So Mike, Discover had my mailbox full when I got home from San Fran yesterday. They really want me to put a Discover card in my wallet, man. I thought about. I'm like, as soon as I get that card, it's going to go to hell in a handbasket. I just know it. I know it. It's just like it's going to happen. Filmo question: how can I escape the vice chase? Has my manhood in? Okay, Filmo, are you listening to me? Filmo, do I have your attention? Filmo? stop giving a crap about 524. Just stop. That's it. Who cares? And then the clouds part, the sun comes out, instant freedom. There you go. That's it. Background. What is your dream travel redemption? Oh man, dream travel redemption. Obviously, it's gotta be the Maldives, right? I mean, it has to be, right? I mean, that's what I'm supposed to say, right? Um, no, to be honest, to be serious, a dream redemption. Uh, I I really want to make Japan happen. Like, Japan has been on my list for a long time. So, I mean, there's all kinds of places I wanna go to yet. Um, a lot of places in Europe I wanna go to, um, but Japan's called my name for a long time. So, I would have to say, redemption for Japan would be for me the sort of ultimate in my mind. Juan said, "John, I pop the champagne after every team has a loss." Of course you do. Only thing I can celebrate is as a Dolphins fan. Of course, that's what you do, man. Mike says, "I'm personally waiting on a new Delta card higher than a reserve." Yeah, I don't know when that's gonna happen, right? It could be maybe 2026. I mean, we've heard nothing but a basically, I've only seen one rumor about it. So maybe there's more out there I just haven't seen yet, but I don't yeah. I mean, who knows what that card's gonna look like too. I don't ever see myself getting that card unless it's like super crazy, like this card is awesome and you'd be stupid not to get it. Like I just other than that, I don't see myself doing it. But I have to wait and see. Oh, Philmo. Polygraph. I only have the Amex BBP Hilton cards, waiting for the green card to be refreshed, and then I'll start going after American Express charge card subs. So I'm assuming you'd be doing green, gold, platinum, just to do it in that order. Um, but yeah, I mean, waiting is if you don't need the cards, then wait. It's totally fine to wait. You know, the Vice cheese struggle is real. But see, you guys could be like me and just not give a crap about 524. You win. There you go. The only correct answer is Maldives and Cancun. I mean, I've never been to Cancun. I know it's nice. I have friends that have gone there. I know a lot of you have been there. I've seen pictures. It looks nice. I don't see like Cancun as the be all end all of like I don't see that being like the holy grail of my travel journey. I mean, do I want to go and see it? Of course. Of course I do. But I don't see Cancun being like the cat's meow and it's like I gotta be there. Like this is it. Um, like Japan would be that for me though. But if Cancun is on other people's list, like that's their ultimate, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But for me, it's like there's I don't want to say I don't want to say like better or higher. Yeah, I see that as I can probably do Cancun anytime. I think that's what I mean is like I can probably do Cancun anytime, whereas an amazing redemption for Japan is harder to come by. It in my mind. LG says when you getting your Delta card, did you start the lower ones first? Means a lot that you remembered I have a wife, and with us being military, I was wondering if the fee for the reserve would be waived. Um, I I honestly don't know if they waived the fee on the I would think they do. I would think they do. I'm not 100% sure though. But yes, I would start off. I would I would skip the Delta Blue. Delta Blue is just eh. It's eh. I would start with if you're gonna do. I'm assuming personal side. I would start with the gold for the Delta Gold first. If you're gonna do the Delta ladder, the gold first, then the Delta Platinum, then the Delta Reserve. That's what I would do because you're most likely going to get when you have the Delta Gold, you're going to get an offer to upgrade to the Platinum, and then when you have the Platinum, you're going to get an offer to upgrade to the Reserve for a certain amount of Delta points and usually a statement credit too. Background: if I was balling with points, I would go to Japan too, but I'm not balling, and they don't have any notable metal festivals. But you could go see Baby Metal though. I mean, there you go. Waived, or is that just the charge cards? Yeah, I don't know the answer to that question. I'd have to find out for you, but I'm sure someone here in the chat knows. Hello. I mean, I wouldn't say no to a Maldives trip, but not sure it's high on the list. Yeah, I mean, if I was going to the Maldives, I'd be going there to try to hook up with somebody. So, but most likely, there's probably not many single people in the Maldives. So, well, back what happened in the past hour. Well, we talked about you the entire time, Boxer. The entire conversation was about you, my friend, because you're that awesome. Wildest part is that Wildest part though is that Japan has some fire metal band. Yeah, they do. Yeah, Baby Metal's the best one. There you go. Well, I don't give a crap about 524. It's 524 that gives too much of a crap about me. Yeah. Yep. Everybody is well, except for yours truly, is beholden to that magical number combination. Polygraph. Does anyone have an educated guess when the American Express Green might get refreshed? Gold was 2 years ago. Platinum was this year. Fingers crossed for soon. I can wait, but waiting sucks. If I had to venture a guess, I would say it's going to be 2026. Um, I don't know anything. I haven't heard anything. I have no connections at Amex. I wish I did. I'd be up. I'd be pinging them every day for information. I would say sometime in 2020, and I know that's not a good answer, but I think sometime in 2026. Kirby, few minutes behind, but upgrade, downgrade to MX, go burn. Yeah. Yep. Indeed, man. Indeed. Boxer. I'm waiting on the business green to mirror the personal, and I'm all yeah, the business green's a piece of crap, man. It is such a horrible card. I downgraded from the business gold to the business green just as a placeholder to see if I would get any upgrade offers to go back to the business gold. I have not yet, but if it doesn't come around, I'll just cancel the card at some point. But business green's a horrible card. Texas Stalks says, yeah, I agree. Japan is on my bucket list. Yeah, man. Like Japan is like I've I've just been always fascinated with Japan. I mean, this is kind of a weird reason too, but I'm also a big Godzilla fan. They have a Godzilla hotel I want to stay at, like just because I have to. So, and I just want to see Tokyo and just see the surrounding area and stuff. It's just one of those places that just looks so intriguing to me. Actually, no, I feel at home. Most talk about me. There you go. Awesome. Yeah, awesome. Boxer really going the same. Boxer and awesome are in the same sentence all the time, my friend. All the time. Polygraph. It's probably weird to you guys that I'm 48 and I have not had an MX charge card, but it's good to have that road completely opened, all lanes for me when I go in. Wow. Really, Polygraph? Never had an MX card or charge card. Wow. That's actually kind of cool though, to be honest. That's amazing. That's a lie. Boxer equals awesome. Me, myself, not so much. Oh, man. I feel for real. I feel like I'll get to the point where I go to Japan just to see Baby Metal live. I mean, I flew to Texas to see one of them of their headlining shows. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, because I know you background. I know that. Yeah, it's a whole different thing for sure. It is a whole different thing. The little bit I've heard is like, holy crap. To me, to me, that is weird. MX Green was my first real credit card at 18. I started with store cards. Yeah, that's crazy, Polygraph, that you've never, man, that's insane. Yeah, that road is wide open for you. To be fair, I also went because one of their openers wasn't playing the Baby Metals SF show, so there was that. My $30 Chase Sapphire Preferred Travel Portal credit from October 23 was going to expire too. Oh, well, yeah, man. I mean, you got benefit from that for sure. So you might as well, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. Boxer, I can't see the reason the business green is around. If you're looking, if you're booking travel, why not just go with the plat? And I'm not a fan of the plat. Yeah, the business green is a piece of crap. It is not a good card. Um, yeah, I'm not sure why it's around either, Boxer. Hoping it gets refreshed too. Japan would be cool. Not DTW Sky Club crawl cool, but cool. Well, nothing's gonna beat the DTW Sky Club crawl, man. That's like top notch, man. That's easy. I mean, there's nothing that touches that, period. At all. Like nothing comes close. That's like the be all end all. About being weird. Man. For real, Japan has been amazing with metal. I'm seeing the band Hanabi. Hope I pronounced that right, from Japan in April. Nice. Where are they going to be playing at? One of my metal bands is Metallica. And man, I love me some Anthrax too, man. Old school Anthrax is like the best. Man, I love some of the early albums. Man, Anthrax is so good. White Zombie's pretty good. Sepultura, yes. Now that's Sepultura and System of a Down. Yeah, yeah, that's some good stuff, man. I've not heard any Sepultura for a while. Man, I need to listen to some now. Maybe I'll have to listen to that at the gym tomorrow. Yeah, that's some good stuff. And System of a Down's awesome too. But man, old school Anthrax, man. So good. Uh Background, I've heard some of the Japanese metal and it's a bit too hard for me. It it takes some getting used to. I'll say that. I can get with most of that. Don't forget Kill Switch Engage, yeah. Which Kill Switch though, Boxer? I'm really partial to Kill Switch with Howard as opposed to, is it Jesse? I think his name is. I like Kill Switch a lot more with Howard than I do the other dude. Boxer John, this always has my curiosity. What's the deal with the corporate cards? I see a lot of green corporate cards, but I have no clue what the difference is between corporate and business. Honestly, Boxer, I have no idea, man. There's probably someone else in here that can answer that question. I have zero. I've never had a corporate card ever in my entire life. So zero. I don't know. Maybe someone else has an answer for you. Juan, wow, Kill Switch is cool. I'm also a big Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, Rage is good too. Mike says Japan, going to Japan could be like, it could be, man. It could be life changing in a lot of ways. It could be life changing in so many ways. And I'd say that, I know this sounds weird too, but like I feel like Iceland was life changing to me in a way because that was my first time. I'm not going to count Toronto for work as my first time out of the country. So I could pick up a rock on the shore of Lake Ontario and throw it across the lake and hit New York. So I'm not going to count that, but like Iceland was like my first proper trip out. And like the feeling of being away from home and being like a whole day's worth of flights away from home and knowing that I was 6 time zones away from home was a super cool feeling. It felt so weird, but it felt cool. Like this is a place I've dreamed about going to for the last 10 years of my life. And I'm actually here now seeing and doing these things. Like, how freaking cool is this? And, but yeah, then I think that probably Japan takes it to like the next level or several levels. Boxer says, Tawan, met on Rage. Okay. I mean, Bulls on Parade, but other than that, I'm not a fan. Maybe Ghost of Tom Joad. Yeah, it's decent. That's pretty good. Howard is the new guy, right? If so, them. No, Howard did Howard rejoin Killswitch? Did I miss something? What, meeting Max and Igor Cavalera at a Sepultura club gig in Fort Lauderdale for the show was man, that's awesome. That is so, man, I gotta listen. I gotta listen to some Sepultura tomorrow at the gym now. That is so cool. Man, that'd be awesome. I could die if I could meet Iron Maiden in person. Like if I could meet the band, I could then die happy. I'd be okay. I'm ready to go now. But my ears still hurt after Metallica in '91. Yeah. My favorite Rage Against the Machine song, "Killing in the Name of." Okay. I don't. I think that song does sound. It's been a while since I've listened to some Rage. Boxer to Filmo, that had to be an insane back then. '91, they should have just been promoting the Black Album. Yeah. Yeah, probably so. Way too overplayed. I go into the other stuff, like Thursday. Thursday's great. Okay. All right. I mean, there's some stuff that's like really crazy overkill played over and over and over again. Howard did not read. Okay. I've seen Jesse. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah. I like Howard. Jesse's okay. Don't get me wrong. Jesse's all right. I just prefer Howard. Like Howard's story is really cool too. Like his life story is really cool. I find as I get older, bands that I don't like in my youth, I actually like now. I hated Nirvana when I was in college, but now I listen to them all the time. I could see that. I could see that happening. I think it's a lot of things in life. Um, like just a crazy side thing. Like when I was a kid, I hated tomatoes. I don't know why. I hated tomatoes with a passion. Now as an adult, like I cannot get enough fresh garden tomatoes. Like I could eat tomatoes all day and be happy. Like, so yeah, it's just weird how we evolve in our lives as we go. Yeah, I like Jesse too. Jesse's okay. I like him. I just prefer Howard. Like Howard's my guy. Like one of the best videos of all time is their remake of Holy Diver. Of course, nothing touches Ronnie James Dio. Like nothing touches Ronnie James Dio, but that video for Holy Diver is pretty good. Kevin, in February, Kevin's back. In February, I'm going to Florida, then May 28th into June 27th. I've been going to Vietnam for a month. Wow, that's a long time. That's awesome, Kevin. That's very cool, man. Super cool. Eric, I've been to Iceland and Japan. Both are cool, but avoid Japan in the summer. It's like greenhouse there in July. Yeah, I'd be going in the fall. I'd be going in the fall for sure. Oh, shoot. Though Thursday isn't really metal. Yeah. Thursday as in Screamo. Ooh, Screamo. Is that the Screamo I'm thinking of? Oh God. Oh. How to replace Jesse when Jesse hit rock bottom, but he gave us one of the best metal covers of all time. Yep. Yes, he did. Howard is so good. I love Howard, man. I just prefer Kill Switch with Howard. Jesse's good. I just prefer the Howard days though. That's one of the best covers of all time though. The Not Too Hard into the Screamo stuff. Signals Over the Air is an amazing song. The Screamo stuff, like I just that instantly turns me off. That's why there's 31 flavors, something for everybody. Yep, 100%. Matt says that's a pull and a half right there. They weren't my jam. Yeah. Yeah. Texas. Now for the opposite. I put ketchup on everything as a kid. Now I can't stand it. I quit using ketchup in the 11th grade. Dude, I don't touch. I rarely touch ketchup anymore too. I don't like when I was a kid, I would have ketchup with everything, like you. Now, if I go out and have like a cheeseburger or something, and I have fries with it. Like I don't want ketchup. I just want to taste the fries. I don't want ketchup. Just give me the fries and that's it. I think as I've gotten older, I think I've gotten to the fact with food that if you if you if you season things properly, you don't need to add a bunch of crap to it. Like a steak cooked properly and seasoned properly does not need any freaking sauce. It just doesn't. If it's seasoned properly, it's going to taste amazing by itself. Boxer says, John, give it a listen. Signals over the air is amazing. Great story. But okay, I'll check it out, man. Maybe I'll check it out at the gym tomorrow. I used to like pumpkin pie as a kid. I still do, but I used to like it. But I used to like it too. Oh, Philmo, I love you, man. I never liked pumpkin pie. I can eat it now. As a kid, I hated pumpkin pie. I can eat it now to be polite, but I don't. I'm not a fan. I'm not a big fan. Jason, is that the guy that did I wish that I had Jesse's girl? No. Ba-doom-tsh. He's here all week, folks. House made ketchup is the way. Never made ketchup myself. I hate pumpkin anything. Fun fact, pumpkin is actually a squash. It's really a squash when you squash it. Jesse Leach. Yeah. Yeah, Jesse Leach. Yeah. Boxer, if you're looking for a gym song, Thursday, Autobiography of a Nation, though that's more of yeah, I don't want to do Screamo. I like Screamo completely turns me off, man. Juan says, I enjoy my metal, but I consider myself more punk rock. One of the greatest treats for me seeing the Ramones. Wow. At Lollapalooza, wow, that goes back. See, Juan's old like me, so that's really cool seeing the Ramones. I'm not a big punk guy, but um, I guess as as close to punk adjacent that I get is Henry Rollins. Like I love Henry Rollins a lot. Like Henry Rollins is just amazing. That's probably about as close to punk as I get. That's made like the restaurant makes their own. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your own making your own ketchup. Yeah, I can see that. I've never made my own though. Kevin said Kevin's the only one talking about credit cards. Kevin says the CSE VX and Biz VX reckoning card that give 10x. Uh, uh, about what, Kevin? That was a random question, a random thought. Is this for ketchup purchases or boxes? I graduated in 2001. I was exposed to everything music. I'm a massive grunge fan. Yeah, I grew up listening to music too. My dad always had music on in the house. Um, the positive side to that is that I mean, my dad listened to like really old stuff, so I'm used to hearing older music. So I got exposed to that quite a bit. The downside to that is that I have a hard time listening to that music now because my childhood wasn't so great. So when I hear those things, I have to immediately turn it off. I have to it triggers something in me. I just have to turn it off. I actually what's ironic is that when my dad passed away, I inherited his record collection for some reason. I still have it. It's in my house. I really want to sell it all off and get rid of it all and get it out of my house. Kevin brings us back on topic. Yeah. Leave it to Kevin. Spoiling all the fun, man. I'm kidding, Kevin. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, man. I just want to know what your comment was in reference to. The Ramones made a song about Maria Bartiromo, CNBC, now Fox News. Did they really? What's it called? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Huh. I had no idea that was the case. I can listen to everything. I go through my phases. Right now, I'm into a massive Smashing Pumpkins phase right now. Interesting. Man, Pumpkins had some great albums too. Great songs. Um, Hearing some like Billy Corgan interviews, man, that guy he's a solid guy. Hearing his just the things he's gone through is really interesting. I go through stuff too. I go through phases as well. Come on, bro. Real Cheese fans only listen to Taylor. I couldn't name you 5 Taylor Swift songs if I was in a hostage situation and I was on video and there was a gun to my head, I'd be dead. I couldn't name 5 Taylor Swift songs if my life depended on it. Henry Rollins is cool. Almost met Billy Joe from Green Day before they were still considered underground music. That's cool. Yeah. Henry Rollins is like seeing a couple of interviews with him, like just really opened my eyes up to like how smart that guy is. Like Henry Rollins is just super smart and it makes a lot of sense actually. But that's seeing some of those guys, some of those interviews and seeing how they think about things and not just about music, but like about the world and see what they think of stuff. It's super cool to get into those guys' minds and brains and see how they think. Boxer says I'm also in a Deftones phase. Nice. And yes, I've been listening to a lot of Billy's interviews. Guy is super intelligent. Yeah, he is. He's very smart. And his channel he's smart. His channel he's smarted. His channel on YouTube where he interviews other musicians is super cool. And I really enjoy, if not watching them, like listening to them in the background. Like it's super cool. Trav won't invite you to the wedding. I'm not invited to the wedding anyway, so Maria Bartiromo, she answered some financial questions one time for one of the Ramones. Really? I had no idea, man. That's interesting. I had no clue. If you want to talk smart, Dexter from Offspring. Yeah, I've never been a big Offspring fan for some reason. I've heard their music, of course, you know, like mid late 90s, early 2000s, like they were super popular. And I know their songs. I just never was a giant fan of theirs, but I've heard that Dexter is like super smart and really cool to talk to. Not that I ever get to talk to him, but I just seen him along with Jane's Addiction a few years ago. Nice. That's super. Yeah, Jane's Addiction. I like Jane's Addiction too. And yeah, it had to be an incredible show, dude. I cannot wait to see Maiden bring it back to the best band ever. Because man, in San Antonio, it's going to be Maiden. Of course, I'm going for Maiden. That's the reason why I'm going. But also, they're playing with Anthrax, so that's going to be awesome. And Megadeth. So, and I like Megadeth too. So that's going to be an amazing show. It's going to be so good. Billy Corgan may be smart, but dudes smarmy as all get out. In what way, Matt? I've not heard stories. I don't know. It was Joey Ramone. Oh, okay. I had no idea, man. I had no idea that she answered questions for him, for Joey. I also don't trust people that close to Courtney Love. Was was Billy close to Courtney Love? I don't remember that. All of a sudden my camera is freaking out. I need a new camera. Boxer. I've seen Lost Profits in Papa Roach. Lost Profits, duh. And Papa Roach in a small venue. The Lost Profits thing was before the whole. Okay, I didn't know about that. Interesting. Dexter's got a PhD in microbiology, and Noodles also has some sort of crazy degree. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. I've heard people talk about and reference Dexter like that he's like super smart. So I just never watched him though. Man, what is up with the camera all of a sudden? Hello, focus. That's weird. Text. I watch Fox Business Morning every morning. Okay. Oh, I mean, if you're watching it every morning, then yeah, you probably see all the things I don't get to see. So, dear Lord, the Sabres suck. Switching teams soon. Uh-oh. Who are the Sabres losing to tonight? There's a curt joke there. You guys are about to bring out the dark humor of Boxer. Uh-oh. John, when you going to San Antonio? So the concert's what, late September of next year. So that'll be when I'm in San Antonio. They need a new owner. Man, hey man, my Blues are not playing very well either right now. So there's that. But I think that's his personality. I think that's the weird grunge phase that he never got out of. Hmm. Are we talking about Billy? Maybe? Are we talking about Billy? I don't consider smashing as grunge, but unless you're talking about something else. New GM. Yeah. Matt, Billy and Courtney have a weird relationship. Okay. I've heard him reference her a few times in interviews, but it was never it was never like a friendly reference. It was always like a very, how do I put this? It was always a very distant sort of a reference to her. Mike, oh, we dropped down to 14 people now. I guess people aren't liking the music talk. It's okay. It's all good. Cruel Summer, Blank Space, Love Story, Anti Hero, and All Too Well TS. Okay. Are those Cruel Summer? So that sounds like a song. That sounds familiar. I'm assuming those are songs. They sound familiar. Okay, yeah, Matt's saying, yeah, I wrote out three and stopped myself. Boxer, yeah, I went from a massive Lost Prophets fan to can't listen to them for what the lead singer did. They just ended his subscription to Life. His subscription? I'm going to subscribe to Life in Prison, please. Like 2 months ago. Wow, I have to read about that. I didn't know that stuff went on. That's weird and disgusting. I won't I won't be there then, but I'll give you a place for amazing Mexican. Oh hell, heck yeah, man. Let's do it. I'm down for some good Mexican in San Antonio when I'm there. Oh, you said you're just there the other night. Nice. Took my daughter. Mike says he took his daughter to 3 Eras tour concerts. Hard to forget. Wow. Those are Taylor Swift songs. Okay. Well, I guess now I know. If I'm ever in a hostage situation, I guess I know now. Oh man, that's funny. 3. Wow. Mike said glutton for punishment. Boxer says, if you guys ever get the chance, check out the documentary Soaked in Bleach. That sounds yummy. I also can't forgive Corgan for what he did to Darcy and Paz. So are you talking about how the band like just kind of disintegrated and fell apart, Matt, and then how they just kind of broke up? Is that what you're referring? I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. Yeah, there's just something on YouTube the other day about Darcy. I know that Billy said that he's reconciled with them. I know he said he's reconciled with Darcy. I thought he said past 2, but I know he said it was decades before it happened, so and again, I've never heard Darcy interview and talk about stuff. I've never heard Paz talk about stuff, so the only things I've heard have been from Billy's side of the story, so Soaked in Bleach, they say, is the most accurate Kurt documentary. Huh, okay. Did you have to check it out? And while you guys are getting me going now, best grunge band is AIC, period. Alice in Chains is pretty damn good, man. Alice in Chains is really good. Not yeah. I'm down with him. I'm down with him. Alice in Chains. Cool Summer is also a song by Banana Rama in the 80s. Yes, it is. That's true. Oh man. He drove Darcy to alcoholism with his psychological abuse. Huh. I didn't know that. I've never seen Darcy talk about stuff, so I don't know. I didn't know that. It was redone. And he just no communication, fired Paz and disparaged her a lot. Hmm, okay. I don't know. I again, like I said, there's always two sides to every story, right? There's always what one person says. Then if you don't know what the other side says, and you're going off of purely what one person says, so it's like you have like one completely jaded viewpoint of a situation. So yeah, poor Lane, man, definitely sucks. Yeah, I always like the guitar sounds of Alice in Chains a lot. I like that chunky that I just like that chunky sound that he has. I'm forgetting his name. I'm gonna be pissed off for forgetting his name, but saw another documentary and Lane knew he had an issue but couldn't bring himself to get help. It was super sad actually. I think a lot of those guys fall into that pattern though. I think a lot of those guys know they have a problem and they just don't do anything about it. You know, they're just that for whatever reason they feel like they're locked into a cycle or it's just that's what they do. It's just it's just how it is. And you know, a lot of those people die. And you know, I know um a lot of those guys like commit suicide or they drug themselves to death. I've seen a lot of those stories. I mean, shoot, like wasn't like one of the glam what was it? One of the glam bands, the one of the hair bands, whatever you want to call them. Like I think Warrant's lead singer like died from an overdose. Um, yeah, yeah, it's pretty sad. So yeah, those things happen. Then you have other stupid crap happen, like someone gets on stage and shoots Dimebag Daryl from Pantera, like totally blew me away. No pun intended. Also, as a high school kid, got to see Nirvana perform at Bayfront Amphitheater in Miami, making fun of hard rock guitar signage from restaurants. Oh man, if it wasn't for copyright stuff, 90% of my videos would have all different music. Yeah, yeah. There's that issue on YouTube for sure. That Bananarama song was Life in 1988, and it was in Karate Kid. Yes, it was. It was, man. Yep. Masses and everybody tried. Jerry Cantrell, yeah, Jerry was always trying. Yeah. Johnny told someone maybe a nephew that he had a problem and he couldn't bring himself to see that person. Yeah. Jerry's a super interesting. He is an interesting person. He did a interview. I really enjoy watching the series that is it is it on the Gibson Guitar Channel where they interview different guitar players? And then Jerry Cantrell was one of them, and Jerry's like, yeah, like I think all those guys are like super smart. Jerry Cantrell's interview on there was really good. Boxer thing. I am not up to date with pop music. I listen mostly to country radio and classic rock now. Nothing wrong with that, Texas dog. It's all good, man. I'm not too familiar with pop either, so I mean, nothing wrong with classic rock, man. That's really good stuff. Only type of music I can't get into is country, though. Though Lit went country for a bit. Isn't there a song about she went country or something, or she goes country or something like that? But then I remember, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're old. Yeah, it's good stuff though. Man, yeah, the Banana Rama girls were just kind of out there for back in the day, but I think I'm all caught up on chat now. Let's see here. We're coming up on 2 hours here, but not quite done yet. We'll see here what happens. But yeah, Polygraph, thank you again for your super chat, man. That was super kind of you. I appreciate you. And Quest as well. Thank you, Quest. I know you had to go Quest, but thank you. Xavier's still here. I remember your 490 super chat too, man. Thank you. That means a lot. I'm gonna forget someone here because Restream cuts off chats after a bit. So I apologize if I don't remember you off the top of my head. Mike, again, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, man. That means a lot. Thank you. I think Polygraph hit me twice actually. I was just not ending quite yet. I just want to make sure I didn't forget people um, before endings. It means a lot that you guys support me in that way. So you guys also, so if I forgot someone, please tell me. But y'all are super kind. You guys are amazing. Mike says to Texas, I have a 14-year-old. If I wasn't trying to be up to date, I couldn't communicate with her. He's got a 14-year-old. So yeah, Taylor Swift all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. Oh man. The venue where Dimebag was shot is 15 minutes from my house. Hey Jen, good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. It's since been, oh wow, really? That place got bulldozed, huh? Wow, okay. Man, yeah, Pantera was so good, man. Dimebag was s- amazing guitarist. Yeah, that blew me away when I heard that. That was a sad day. No, name the song. No, this name of the song is Fast by Lit. Very good song. Will tug at the heartstrings. Tell you that much. Okay. I'll have to hear, maybe I've heard that. It doesn't sound familiar, but I'll look it up and take a listen to it. Waz says, now as I've gotten older into country, listening to Luke Combs and Chris Stapleton, uh, we're all slowing down, so we're going to the slower stuff. Oh man, Boxer. Last concert I went to was Papa Roach. Wow, was on a date. Wow, was a good time. She was singing as hard as I was to everything. That's awesome, dude. How long ago was that? Is she now Mrs. Boxer or just asking? Texas Dog, man. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate you. Thanks, John. I always enjoy your live chats. That means a lot, man. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Boxer has John has some of the best live streams, period. I appreciate that, Boxer, man. Thank you. Like I said, I don't know everything. I everything I know would fit on the tip of my pinky. That's how much I don't know. So the fact that you guys hang out with me is super cool, and I really appreciate you being here. So Bob Roach is solid. I've never been a big fan, but the songs I do know I do like. So see, I just can't get into Pantera. I've tried many times. Opening to Cemetery Gates is amazing. That's as far as I can go. Oh man, that's as far as the opening. Man, I love Cemetery Gates. That song is so good in my mind. My last concert was Jeez, man. I'm assuming that's going back a ways. Texas John Dunk George Strait is king. Oh man. I mean, I like George Strait. He's got some great songs. That's just funny to hear you say that, Texas Dog. That's funny. Oh, 2007. No, like every other relationship, Boxer can ruin everything. Oh, Boxer, what'd you do to ruin it? Oh, you don't have to say anything, but yeah, I get it, man. I totally get it. Wants this Pantera was fired. Dimebag Daryl. Respect walk. Yeah, man. Respect. Respect. Yeah. That's a great song too. Yeah, Pantera was really good. Like Cemetery Gates is man, that opening, that whole song is just amazing. Boxer, what's got 9 arms and sucks? Jeff. Man. Oh, boxer, 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 boxer. I'm just moving on from that. Any Toto fans, Philo? I like Toto. Toto's got some good music. 2 years ago, Bon Jovi. Oh wow, okay, so older Bon Jovi. Okay, that Matt says his last concert was Interpol. My last concert was Iron Maiden. But in a few days, my last concert will be Trans Siberian Orchestra. So Mike says, wait, we did Trans Siberian 19. Oh, yeah, yeah. See, we just talked about it. See, it comes up. Texas Dogs. I'm a huge Toto. Yeah, Toto's got some great songs, great music. I just like something I like something that sounds good. And music is very powerful. At least to me, music is very powerful because there's so many things, at least for me, in my life where I will hear a song and it instantly brings up something. I'm going to tell you guys something that I've never told you guys yet. And so about 2003, I met a girl on the dating website eHarmony. And obviously, lived here in Kansas City and she lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And Tulsa's about a 4-hour drive away. So we talked for a while and then we ended up discussing us meeting and hanging out. And we decided on Memorial Day weekend of '03. So we met. I stayed with her the whole weekend. We hit it off really well. Um, at the very end, I met her little daughter, who was super sweet, very kind. Um, after that meeting, after Memorial Day of 2003, and because it was easier for me to do it than for her to do it, I drove to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and spent the weekend with her basically every weekend for about a year and a half. And like she had an engagement ring and we were getting married and everything. And when it ended, um, she, which really sucked because I really loved her daughter too. Um, like it was funny because I would get down there, I'd drive down there Friday night after work, in a 4-hour drive, and I would get there and I'd pull into her driveway, and her little girl would come busting out of the front door, and before I was almost even parked, she'd come busting out of the front door and rip open the car door and jump in my lap and say, "Oh, John," she says, "I've missed you so much. I'm so glad you're here." And she'd hug on me and kiss me and everything, and and it made me feel really good. And the point I'm getting to is when it ended, I knew what songs were really popular then. And it when when I hear those songs now, and again, this is for we're fast forwarded 20 years now, which is freaking hard to believe. But fast forwarding 20 years now, um, when I hear those songs that were on the radio back then, my mind instantly goes back to that time frame, and I can smell her perfume like that. It's just instantaneous. I have those recollections, and it's just so weird how powerful music is in my life. And yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about actually. So anyway, oh, I got more. Like I said, Boxer has a dark sense of humor. Oh man, let me some Santeria by Sublime. Yes, yes. Oh man, when I thought I saw Santeria, my mind instantly jumped to Welcome Home Sanitarium by Metallica, which I love that song. You know, I almost forgot this is linked to my business. That joke I just typed out. I had to delete because, well, I'm kind of funny 90%. Well, I find it funny, 90% don't. Oh man. Toto musicians were very talented and were studio musicians on several top. Yeah, they were. That's true. Top hits for other artists. Very true. Very true. Boxer. Yep. Music is stronger than people think. It is. Music is when you hear a song, it just, at least for me, it is. It's like when I hear certain things, like it takes me back to a certain specific point. And you don't think about it until all of a sudden you hear that, and all of a sudden the brain just clicks. And it's like, oh, okay. Um, so yeah, so I think I'm all caught up on chats here now. We're at 2 hours. Like how the heck have 2 hours gone by already? Jeez. Um, I think I'm gonna stop it right here. I'm caught up on chats. I need to eat some dinner. I'm hungry. Um, I love you guys. Thank you for being here tonight. I'm sorry for getting kind of sappy there toward the end for a minute, but just yeah, we were talking about music, and music's powerful. So I appreciate you guys being here. So Boxes says, John, not sure if you'd like them. Check out the I know Cold. I listen to them. Yeah, I know them. John, I agree. Music is emotionally, it is. It's yeah, it's crazy powerful. Music is very powerful and transports you back to moments in your life you'd never forgot. Yep, or never forget. Yep, 100%, 100%, man. Happy holidays. Thank you, 521. I appreciate you, man. Happy holidays to you too. If I don't talk to you between now and Christmas and New Year's. So but yeah, happy holidays to you too. But yeah, I think we're done. Or maybe not. Keep getting chat. Appreciate you. I appreciate you too, LG. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you and Mrs. LG for being there too, man. I hope she's doing okay and listening in as well, man. That does it. Some stuff I love, but I can't. But I just can't listen to it anymore. Yeah, yeah. There's stuff that just yeah. It's like I hear the song and I can't listen to it. So um, that's life. So it is what it is. But yeah, love you guys. I'm gonna go eat some dinner now. And as I always say at the very end of all the streams, I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting. Now, be good to each other and be respectful to each other and listen and have actual conversations about things. And of course, Boxer's going to kill this ending. Glenn Campbell. The last thing he forgot was how to play and sing his own song. Yeah, Glenn Campbell was an amazing guitarist, amazing musician, amazing musician. And fun fact, Glenn Campbell and Alice Cooper were best of friends. Like they were super close. Like you would not think Glenn Campbell and Alice Cooper, like two completely opposite ends of the spectrum, musically, and they were like this, like crazy to think about. Oh, thank you, Juan. I appreciate you, man. Hope you guys have a good night. And like I said, just be respectful, be courteous, and listen to people, and actually have conversations. Happy holidays. Also, check out Future Islands. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate the. I have to go back and write down all these bands. So I appreciate you all again. Thank you so much. And until next time.